There's really no shortage of weird places in North America, but today we're going to take a look at some extraordinary locations that are truly bizarre, strange, weird. You probably don't want to go there. Maybe.
Odd Spots of North America.
Nestled between lush pine forests just off the Atlantic coast is an unusual patch of peculiar perplexity known as the Desert of Maine. It emerged in the late 1700s after a farmer overgrazed the land and failed to properly rotate crops. The ground below the fertile topsoil harbored a deposit of glacial silt left by the last ice age over 10,000 years ago. After continued failed efforts to farm the land, what started off as a plate-sized patch of silt expanded to the 40-acre desert we see today. Eventually abandoned when farming equipment and entire buildings were swallowed by the sand, the site was later purchased in 1919 and opened as a tourist attraction. Colma is a cozy little town in California, home to about 2,000 residents and approximately 1.5 million graves. While Paris and Rome built extensive and terrifying catacombs to house their excess decedents, San Francisco created their own Acropolis. In the early 1900s, cemeteries were prohibited within city limits, and 150,000 bodies were transported to the tiny town of Colma for a $10 fee. The unclaimed markers were used to construct the city's breakwaters and wave organ. Ooh, we'll save that for another episode. The town is home to 17 cemeteries, housing the notable graves of Wyatt Earp, Levi Strauss, and William Randolph Hearst. Centralia is kind of like Chernobyl, but instead of nuclear radiation, their predicament resides with an inextinguishable underground fire that's been burning for over 60 years and could continue to burn for another century if not controlled. In 1962, the once prosperous mining town devised a plan to rid the town of vermin and unpleasant odors by setting the city dump on fire, which happened to inhabit an abandoned mine. The fire spread quickly through the numerous tunnels dwelling below the surface, making it impossible to source and control the inferno. Over the years, the ground continued to heat, reaching over 900 degrees Fahrenheit in some locations. After tilted buildings, treacherous sinkholes, smoke and gas billowing from the streets, Congress decided to relocate the people of Centralia in 1981. In 1992, the entire city was officially condemned, eliminating the zip code from the map. The fire still burns today and the town is virtually uninhabited. However, a near-mile stretch of abandoned road called Graffiti Highway attracts thousands of tourists to the area every year. And there's an artificial geyser just outside town. Might be worth a look-see. Hey guys, just remember that you should hang on to your dreams and keep dreaming. Be dreamers, keep watching Obscuravision, and keep your eyes open and your minds peeled, and seek the wonder of obscurity.